Good day, everyone. I am here today to discuss all about the credit cards. Today, we will identify the pros and cons of a credit card, identify the requirements that are needed when you apply for a credit card, discuss the ways that can easily get approved for a credit card, discuss the types of credit card, and discuss the fees and charges for a credit card. So what is credit card? Credit card, it is a small plastic card issued by a bank, business, etc., allowing the holder to purchase goods or services on credit. So credit, it means a deduction from amount of expense or asset account. It allows cardholders to borrow funds with which to pay for goods and services with merchants that accept cards for payments. So now let us talk about the pros and cons of a credit card. In the pros, first is convenient. It is convenient, the personal comfort or advantage. It is more convenient way to spend on credit versus cash because it enables to make big purchases without needing cash and instant gratification. It easily means buy now, pay later. Second is flexible. It is flexible since it allows users to potentially use it in any time, anywhere without having to pay the changes associated with having an outstanding balance on gain credit card. Third, pros of a credit card is the secure. Your credit card is not linked to your bank account, providing an extra layer of security. If you were to lose your wallet, you will not have to worry about the thief draining your bank account. You just need to contact your bank or card issuer to freeze transaction and get a replacement card. The fourth is the rewards. Rewards, it earns cashback, points, or miles. The fifth is build credit history. It allows users to have higher credit approval rates. It pays less interest on your debt and can save you a lot of money over time. It also unlocks many savings and benefits, including access to loans. And now, let us go to the cons of credit card. First, risk of overspending. Overspending in your credit card can hurt your credit score, can hook high interest charges if you are unable to pay back the loan. The second is the high interest rate. It offers high interest rate in which means that the interest rates fluctuate with market conditions. The third is the penalty fees. The average credit card penalty rate is currently 28.58%, with many credit card issuers charging a steep 29.99%. Example, you have 1,000 credit card balance at 29.99% penalty rate. It will have the interest amount of 349.65 pesos interest after 1 year. So there are many ways on how you can get a credit card. So first is a walk-in application. So just walk into a bank and apply for a credit card. Second is an online application. You just need to go to an online website and you can get cashback. Example, www.onionbankph.com/creditcard/application. The third is the pop-ups, applying through credit card pop-ups and malls or groceries. And usually, when you do this, they give you freebies like cap or umbrella. Requirements that are needed when you apply for a credit card. First, you need to be 21 years old and above. Second, you need to fill up an application form. Third, you need a valid ID like postal ID, NBI clearance, UMID, voter's ID, driver's license, or passport. and tax income. You need a proof of income. If self-employed, you need to be 2 years in profitable business. If employed, 1 year of employed, and you will need certificate of employment, month of pay slips, or income tax return or ITR. You need to have a gross income of 120,000 to 1 million. Thank you for listening. I am Hanamay T. Bahenting from BS Ed Math 1B.
And this is PMA Mijana. I am the one to discuss some way that you can get easily approved for a credit card, then types of credit card, fees and charges, and last are things that are needed to do after you get your credit card. So let's start for some ways that you can get easily approved for a credit card. Number 1, another existing credit card. So another existing credit card or have a primary credit card already with another bank. Existing account of the bank. So if you have existing account with the bank and it is easier for you to apply in those bank. And also if you have existing credit history like maybe approved loan and they can see that you are paying your loan on time. No negative record in the NFIS or negative file information system. So the NFIS is the shared database of all financial institutions. So they basically record bad credit. If you delinquent with the loan or you have a past credit card that you are not paying your loan on time through NFIS, it would be the hindrance that you couldn't easily approve for a credit card. And now let's proceed to the types of credit card. There are 3 tier. The first tier is basic credit card. Credit cards that don't have special characteristics or benefits and no annual fee. This is the tier 2 mid-range credit card. So it offered lot of rewards and cashbacks. There are several types of credit card under this tier. It can be reward cards, cashback card, or miles card. So these cards belong to mid-range credit card. It's because it offers lot of rewards and they offer lot of promos. And let's proceed to the last tier, the premium credit card. So it is often referred as black or purple credit cards. Are cards which charge an annual fee but offer cardholders a range of exclusive benefits in return. And now let's proceed to the fees and charges of a credit card. First is annual fees. Annual fees is a yearly charge by banks and financial institutions to customers for use of their banks. So when there's lot of benefits to the card, there will be a higher amount of fees or annual fees. The late payment fees. Late payment fees, for example, the due date of your credit card is on the 13th date and you are paying at the date of 29. So make sure that you are paying or the payment of yours really goes through before that due date. Finance charges or interest fees. So this is basically the fees if you don't pay your credit card full every month and the remaining balance gets slapped with 3 to 3.5% per month, and that is really high and much better to pay it full every month. Over limit fees. So over limit fees are basically charges you get when you go over your credit limit. So example, your credit limit is 20,000 and you go over it. So like you spending 22,000, so your credit card will be cut for a while and there is a fees associated with that. So just make sure you are not spending over your credit limit. Cash advance fees. Some credit cards offer cash advances, so you can do it over the counter through a machine. Balance transfer fees. Balance transfer fees, this when you move balance from another credit card to another credit card. Sometimes they offer 0% balance fee. They want you to pay interest from this bank to their bank. And the last is international charges or cross-border fees. So these are charges when you have foreign transaction. And that is the fees and charges of a credit card. Let's proceed to the things that are needed to do after you get a credit card. First, sign at the back of the credit card. Second, activate the card. Most card can be activated online, but if you prefer to call them, you can also call them. They sent you an activated card just in case and important purposes. Third, link card to their app so that you can regularly check for important activities. Read the terms and conditions. Those agreement which regards to your credit card includes the charges and fees. They will send you an envelope and again it will include the credit card agreement and much better to read it. Fifth, store your credit card in a safe place. Put your credit card in a secure place like putting it in your wallet and locked drawer that no one can get it. Last is beware of phishing scams. So never let anyone to hold and get your credit card number and the CVC number at the back of your credit card. And that is all about the discussion of mine for this day.